How's it going, everybody? My name is Mr. Angry Troll, your favorite troll on this YouTube channel. And of course, today our video is going to be about the Dead by Daylight state of it and where it's going, and how I think it could be pretty much going on a downward spiral right now, as many players have been leaving the game, not been touching it for months or even weeks. With two chapters that have been very, very toxic, which is Forged in Fire, with the Knight and Victorio, and of course the latest chapter of Tools of Torment with our two new survivors, Renato and Talia, and of course the Skull Merchant Killer. We're gonna go over literally some Steam charts right now, which is showing that the peak that we've had of survivors over the last 30 days is 32,927 people. It's gone up a little bit, but it's also it's actually lost players around maybe not even a percentage lost in the last 30 days. But if we go into something like, let's say, a little further back, let's go all the way to April of 2022. The game was at 29,000. It gained some people in June. I think that's when actually the Resident Evil came out. So we'll start from June to last year. June of last year, we had 50,000 average players playing the game. The game base gaining 17,000 people, and then they got lost, and then got lost again. And then of course, right before a new chapter came out, we started getting the people again. November came out, and that's when the Forged in Fire came out with the Knight, and obviously we dropped 12% of the player base gone. Over this amount of time, we've kind of lost maybe about 2% extra of those players. When you put into consideration 3% decrease, a 3% increase, a 4% decrease, a 2% increase. So about 2% of the players have actually been gone from those two chapters have come out. And literally it's just been to the point that when you look at it, you're just getting campers galore now. The Knight is literally a chapter now where you will drop obviously guards throughout the map, and obviously can camp a hook. Obviously if you're gonna hook someone, the person goes away, but it's giving a signal to the Knight that, hey, look, someone's going to go for the save. So it's encouraging a lot of camping on that part. It's also encouraged the Skull Merchant to do a lot of these drones, put into different little onto generators, so she can actually stop a 3-gen situation. And they try to work things out with PTVs, but they really haven't done anything to actually suffice the players. Forging in Fire, which is my type of thing. I love Knights, I love King Arthur, I love all these things. I would have expected a castle map, but instead they gave us this very red map where you really don't have the feel of like, hey, this is great, I'm enjoying this. It was really lackluster for me. And obviously to escape, you have to go in the castle. Shouldn't it be the other way around, where I have to go from the castle outside? But that's not the way it worked. Obviously with the Skull Merchant, we didn't get a new map. We literally got the same map, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, is Macmillan Estate. And all they did was added some statues and her tent and stuff like that. That's pretty much it. You have a Brazil chapter, and you could have worked on something very amazing, or maybe like a jungle type theme, kind of like the Red Forest was with her. But instead you just reworked the map that we already had and just added some things to it, which made it kind of difficult to go to some areas. And I think it just really got lackluster, and it got to the point that it's not what we wanted. They announced the Funko Pops have been canceled, which we do have a video, which you can I'll have it in the description below, where you guys can actually watch that video as well on my YouTube channel. And they're actually going to Hollywood and making a movie with Blumhouse. That might have been the biggest update they had. But then they came out with the toys from Yorbies, I think it is, which is like those little toys that kind of look like a cutesy style of it, where you're gonna have, I think, if I'm mistaken, it's 5 characters. If don't correct me on this, is Wraith, Huntress, Bunny Fang, and Trickster, and there's someone else, I'm not really sure who it was. But you announced that, and then we go over the perks. And here's the problem with Dead by Daylight, where I think that the state is really going to sour. They're running out of ideas. You have perks like Circle of Healing, which had a lot of self-heal. Now Dead by Daylight is getting away from self-heal. Nope. You want to self-heal, run inner healing, or run self-care. But if you use a med kit, even though the med kits are going to be 24 charges, we're now going to make it that you're going to get a 20% decrease. So instead of being 16 seconds from the 16 charges, it's going to use up all your 24 charges now. So pretty much it's being more like, oh, you bring a med kit to heal someone else. It's not to really heal yourself. We'll give you 1 charge out of it. That's about it. So that 24 charges only really helps out if you're healing someone else. But then perk Circle of Healing doesn't give you the abilities to self-heal anymore. And that's what we're going to go to right now. Circle of Healing, which now won't give you the self-heal ability, is now increased for healing of 50, 75, and 100 from previously 40, 45, and 50% when you heal other survivors in that circle. Which it just makes it a double buffed botany knowledge for all survivors in the boon. As botany knowledge only granted up to 50% on the survivor who has it. So if I had botany knowledge and I healed you, I would get 50%. Now if I bring boon Circle of Healing, I can actually boon a totem, and then everybody on there who goes there can heal someone else up to 100%. Or basically a longer We'll Make It if you unhook a survivor as 90 seconds may pass. So We'll Make It is when you unhook a survivor, you get 100% healing speed up to 90 seconds, but sometimes you know the killer might be around, so maybe somebody might run to the boon circle. But now it's gotten to the point that I can't run to the boon circle and heal myself, so now it takes away kind of things like me running boon Circle of Healing and me running Bite the Bullet. So now it takes away like perks for me to run. It makes me want to run Inner Healing a lot more now. Now this is where I get to the other point. With the whole entire thing, if you can't self-heal on it, it's not gonna make me not want to bring boon anymore, because if instead of bringing boon, I would like to do something like let me see, Overzealous, which you get 8% speed boost and I get Inner Healing out of it. So now I want to break the totem to self-heal myself, because I am a solo queue survivor main who's played over about 3,000, 4,000 hours in Dead by Daylight. And honest to God, you know, you have perks like Prove Thyself, Overzealous, and now Friendly Competition, which either helps you on repairing gens or your friends. So Overzealous, if I break a totem, I get 8% increase on speed on gens. I can run Prove That Someone's going to give 15% to anybody's around me, or run Friendly Competition when we're done with a gen. So the gen can be 98%. I can run Tap It quickly, get to 100, and we'll both get 5% for the next, I think it's 45 seconds. You know, you also have perks that are like Alert, where the killer performs a break actions revealed to you for 5 seconds. It's kind of the same as Fogwise, which is a new Victorito perk, where a survivor hits a great skill check on a gen and the killer's revealed to you for 6 seconds. So it's either, all right, let the killer break that pallet, hopefully one far away, where I won't see the killer, or have the killer or me do a great skill check where I can see the killer reveal for 6 seconds. Running the perk Fogwise. So it's kind of like almost the same type of thing, just a little bit different. You also have perks like Cut Loose, which is an overpowered, possibly quick and quiet for vaulting actions, where if you vault something, it'll suppress your sounds for up to 6 seconds, so you can do another vault, and things like that. So it's kind of like Dead Heart's been nerfed to the ground as well, where it only works twice when you are unhooked or unhook yourself from a hook. For that, it makes just make it base kit, just like Brawl Time. So now I get unhooked, Dead Heart activates if I have it. But as you guys have noticed, I played many matches and I always get stuck on a hook where, you know, it doesn't really benefit me at all. I get stuck there for second stage. Now my 2 versions turn into 1. Maybe the killer freaking camps me on hook. You know, so it's really gotten to the point that DVD's trying to cater to both killer and survivors. I think the whole entire self-healing is just killing ourselves. I think the whole entire thing of them not coming out with new perks or new ideas to do something. The flashbang was great. The one that you put on the gen, not flashbang. The blast mine was a great one as well. Like, maybe get some more things like that, more things that we can actually have fun with the killers and stuff like that. Because some of us, we do play competitively. I don't. I play it more as a, you know, meme type of thing. We tried playing the PTB. We had issues where our game was just running at super bad lag. Like, it was like 3 frames per second when my PC was running games normally with no problem. But now you have people like main streamers that are jumping into Hunt Showdown. Deceive just came out. Deceive Incorporated, which is kind of like almost like Hunt Showdown, but with that Knockout City vibe and colors. I've actually played and actually enjoyed it. I've jumped into Hunt. You have Demonology, which is the new Phasma, which is a lot better as well, has come out. A lot more horror games are coming out. VHS is picking up a lot more steam. Not on player base, I would say, but they are picking up a lot more when it comes to what they're doing as a community. So I feel like they might start doing something about it. If they can pick it up a little bit more and get into console, they might pick up some more people. You have Killer Clowns from Outer Space is about to come out as well. More horror games. You have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game about to come out as well. It's gotten to the point that DVD is not the only thing out there. And I feel that if Dead by Daylight does not kill it with the 7th year anniversary and do something amazing, I think 7 years, right? I think 7. No, it's the 7th year anniversary because they have a roadmap coming out. So it's gotten to the point that what are they doing? Chapter, the newest thing is going to be coming out, which I think is in June. What are they going to do? What's coming out this year that's going to make us be like, yo, this is what we want? Are you going to give us Five Nights at Freddy? Are you going to give us Alien? Are you finally going to give us the T-1000 Terminator? It's very, very bad. When you have new killers and they're not being played. We did a test. We ran, I think it was 20 matches. I ended up with one night, one skull merchant the whole entire time, but like 6 Weskers. It's gotten to a point that DVD is not where it's at. And if you guys feel the same way, you guys feel that DVD is not going where it's at, let me know in the comments. If you haven't liked and subscribed, make sure to like and subscribe on the channel. And if you have been dying to see the video where I stated about the Funko Pops being canceled, and also not only that, but our amazing movies, you guys can click it right here. We'll have both videos right there. You guys can watch. My name is Mr. Angry Troll. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday on Twitch, 5 p.m., 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure to catch me there. We'll be playing some more games this week. I'm jumping into Resident Evil 4 and some others. But thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you very soon in the fog. Or not.